Hey, another Royal Knights video. And it's about my two favorite knights, Sandra and Harrison. But despite them being my favorite, they have the least amount of information. That's due to them always being part of someone else's story, be it to the other Royal Knights, Zora, or even the original Elemental Knight, Aurora. Sandra and Harrison are not related by blood. They were from different tribes that was attacked and consumed by Nightwalkers. Luckily, Aurora was there to save them. Being the Elemental Knight, Aurora was very motherly to everyone and everything around her, especially towards Sandra and Harrison, who she treats as her own children. She raised them well to be compassionate and kind, but sadly she coddled them too much and made them naive. But what happened to her since Sandra and Harrison are the new Elemental Knights? Tragically, she died during a fight when they finally captured Zora. Don't get the wrong idea, Zora didn't kill her. Her body finally couldn't take it. I'm not sure if I mentioned this in a previous video, but elementals are not supposed to be able to control all elements, which is why they have a partner to balance themselves out. If they are alone and they control all elements, their body is imbalanced and it starts to tear up in the inside and they just died from it. No one knows how Aurora lasted so long while controlling all elements, and no one will ever know. After her death, Sandra and Harrison was immediately made into Royal Knights. Sandra is from the mountains that has lots of volcanoes but little to no plants. Despite that, Sandra is really great with plants. She does earth magic way better than fire magic. Since Sandra grew up in a very hot place, she's not fond of cooler places. Even places that are just room temperatures are too cold for her. Sandra is very nice, caring, and encouraging, but she doesn't like doing things alone and gets very anxious whenever she's too far away from Harrison for too long. Harrison was born on a very small island hidden away behind tons of storms. He loves rainy days and likes to stand outside during heavy storms, but it's like lots of thunders and lightnings and very strong winds. He just absolutely loves it. It just gives him this nostalgia feeling. Harrison is very confident but showy. He's also very protective of the people around him, especially towards Sandra. He overreacts when it comes to Sandra when she's hurt or sick. He treats all of her injuries as if it's an emergency. Just like Sandra, Harrison gets very anxious when he's too far away from Sandra for far too long. Not much to say about their relationship with the other knights. They are mostly just co-workers. Their relationship with Zora, however, is very complicated. They know Zora as Dawn and as a whole different person. Not just because of the stories they were told. They've seen Dawn as a heroic warrior. Well, they've seen her armor. They've seen her in her armor, protecting people using her powers to save the day. And from what they understand, Dawn got cursed by a dragon, which is why she has all the dragon features. She's being forced to turn into this terrible dragon, so they must help her and purify all of that dragon. And they didn't even realize that that was not true. They truly believed they were helping Zora. They didn't actually thought they were hurting her. Sandra and Harrison are nothing like the other knights. They truly believe that they were doing the right thing. And it's sad that they're being dragged into something they shouldn't even be involved with. And that's all I have to say about Sandra and Harrison. Like I said in the beginning of the video, not much to say about these two. I didn't do the extra pictures like I did with Samantha. It's mostly because I wasn't motivated, but because there's not much to show about these two. Anyways, that's the end of the video, and I see you next time. Bye!